I'm Deputy Patrick McCurdy of the King County Sheriff's Department. This is part 4 in a 5-part series about mass casualty response. A mass casualty incident for first responders could be any one of a number of scenarios. It could be an accidental situation, like an accidental explosion. It could be a divisive, man-made explosion. It could be an earthquake or natural occurrence, or an active shooter type incident. Any number of incidents that you can imagine that would fit this fall into this category. As we're responding to a mass casualty incident, especially with multiple agencies responding, one of the first things that we often lose is communication. Even if we're able to use a shared radio frequency and communicate in that manner, it's sometimes difficult inside a building or even outside to describe exactly where you're going. For example, which hallway you've been to, which rooms have been cleared, which rooms haven't been cleared. If you have multiple responding teams or search teams, if you have independent EMS or independent police agencies, it's important that inside the building or structure that we have a separate communication system that we can use. It's very easy with some simple markings. I carry with me one of the pens that we use to mark abandoned vehicles. This is a nice option because it's a bright color, it's very visible, it cleans up easily with Windex. You may not care about that in an actual emergency situation, but if you're running through a mall, a Macy's store, or a school and you leave markings with a felt pen on their walls, sometimes it does raise eyebrows. This here cleans up pretty easily. And again, it's very visible. What I try to do also is I try to use my offhand in most tactical situations so I can maintain cover. Hopefully I'm with a team or at least one other officer so that they can maintain cover if I have to do a quick marking. And again, the quick marking should be very quick and efficient. For example, here, if you were to come up to this doorway here and not know which way I have gone if you're looking for me, or which way you should go if you're looking to clear uncleared areas, it's very simple. What I do is I draw an arrow in the direction that I've gone, and you know somebody has gone that way. And then the slash means I've entered. So it's very simple. You know that somebody has gone this way and not yet come out. In order to make it a little bit more clear, I leave some sort of an indicator. If you're the only people from your police department, it's okay to use something like PD or police. Better would be a radio call sign or unique badge number that you could be identified by. My number currently is Henry 10, so that's what I'm going to leave at the top of the slash. H10, Henry 10. By looking at this, as you approach this intersection, you know that Henry 10 has gone this way to clear and has not yet returned. Once I'm done and I've cleared the area and then come back, as I leave to go the other direction, I finish the X here, and now you know that Henry 10 has entered and returned. Any other group that comes, if EMS is moving independently, hopefully under cover by officers, or if you have FEMA or other people responding, they can leave their marks as well. For example, EMS. I can also use this to leave notes behind for other people. So here I put EMS, but if there are casualties over here that need to be tended to, and we're on the hunt for an active shooter, we're going to leave that for our secondary team that's following up afterwards. So here, I might leave a note about what's happening. EMS needed. Then they know. If EMS is able to go through there and clear it, they can cross that section out, and now I know that they've been there. If it's a T intersection, like the one we're facing, it's very simple. We divide it, and now, same process, Henry 10 has gone this way. By looking at this here, you would know that Henry 10 first cleared this area. It's clear because we have an X. EMS was needed, but has responded, and now Henry 10 has gone this direction, but not yet returned. One more marking would be if I go straight ahead, for example, on a door, the arrow points up. Or, obviously on a stairwell, the arrow may point in the direction of the stairs. Very simple marking system.